Well, hello and welcome back. It's time for another box opening. Crush and I have a very exciting package to bring you today. Don't we? Don't we? Yeah, so this one has been... What are you doing? What are you doing? This one's been, well, it's been a roller coaster ride, really. If you followed along with the RC10FT build, you know that I talked about a little bit about what happened here. So let's get this thing open and explain what happened and how more poor financial decisions were made along the way. So I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's covered in wheel spin stickers. We have some custom clearance on here, commercial invoice, wheel spin models, Hill Enterprises. This can comes to me all the way from the United Kingdom, and I don't even know where to start to cut into this bad boy. There's so much tape on it. Aren't you excited? Okay. Suppose I should take them out of there. Before I cut into it. This has actually been sitting for a few days. At the time of recording, it's Monday, June 22nd. I just got back from a week-long fun fly in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. This arrived while I was gone. Another RC10 that you'll see in another video tried to arrive while I was gone. Unfortunately, the shipper didn't know not to ship from or with Campar. Where we are, unfortunately, the most reliable service is still Canada Post. Wow. Here we go. Goodness. What is this? Why in the name? What in the... My factory... What if I didn't want this open? What if I was going to put this on the shelf? Some miserable cut into this box for what? To see that it was actually an RC10 and then sealed it up with FedEx tape. You FedEx. I hate the son of a bitch. Anyway, well, that kind of ruined the excitement. So here it is, my factory team RC10. So I had one on order, on pre-order with A-Main, and after the exchange was going to be $680. Not the end of the world, pretty much going rate in Canada for a two-wheel drive buggy. Of course, it would have to make it into the country, and then, you know, taxation, duty, whatever. I ordered it in March, and when I reached out to them in early June to ask what the deal was, when are you getting your RC10s? I can't tell you. Well, somebody there can tell me, like, find out. Nope, no one knows. Fine. So I canceled it, and I thought, that's it, I'm just not going to get one. And then all of a sudden, the shops over the United Kingdom started to get their inventory. Why not? So I pulled the trigger on one. Well, the British pound is worth a lot more than the American dollar. So, and a lot more than the Canadian dollar as well. So instead of paying $680, it jumped up to $804. Like that wasn't enough. Then import fees, taxes, duties, yada, whatever, another $124. They never sent FedEx, being typically poor run FedEx. I didn't get an invoice ahead of time to pay for it online. I'm at the fun fly, and my wife calls me, and she's like, there's a FedEx person at the door. They don't take cash. Or they don't take... no, I think they don't take cards, but they do take cash. What? Cash? Really? Anyway, trials and tribulations to get it, and then I get it, and it's not even factory sealed anymore. Excellent. It does come with wheels. Good. And they're the 12mm hex wheels. That's excellent. Black parts. Don't have to do any dyeing. Good. Body. Very modern wing. Tub. Not pan. Tub chassis. Pans are flat. Pan cars are flat. This is an RC10 tub chassis, not a RC10 pan chassis. It's not a gold pan. It's a gold tub. I don't know why or when people started saying gold pan. There's those trailing iron. Oh yeah. Awesome. Well, cross your fingers that my factory sealed box that's no longer factory sealed is all there.